We just bought an island in the Canadian wilderness, and together we want to share the most exciting journey of our lives with you.
Our channel will give you all a chance to witness the hard work required to turn this rustic island wilderness into a wonderful off-grid program.
Super excited!
You'll see us laugh, struggle, and probably cry. Honestly, this could be the biggest challenge we've ever taken on.
Okay, now
Don't hit remove.
we come in tonight. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Tiffany, okay, you're going to show your comments. Are we good to go? Yes. Oh, Tiffany's waiting. She's excited. We're super excited to see you guys. There's Jamie's Country Living. Hi, Jamie. Hello, everybody. That's Lisa and Jesse. I wonder where they are tonight. I wonder where they are. Maybe we'll see here in a minute or two. Hello, hello, girls. Hey there. Nice to see you on our live tonight. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Jesse, for doing some moderating there for us. And we do want to thank our moderators. Thank you so much. Also, hello to the people that will be watching this after on Facebook and YouTube. And hey there, Lori. Hi. How are you guys doing tonight? And Dale. Hello. Hey, hey. See and hear you well. We got to see you the other night, Anne. That was really, really fun. There's Jason and Gina. Hey, guys. Nice to see you. Just new friends that have found us, and now we're all pals. We've got. Sorry?
Yeah, you slide down.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness. This is.
There we go.
What a scene, as my sister would say. What a scene. Hello to the Stanley family. I'm so sorry. I actually missed Real Stories, A Writer's Pen and a Fisherman's Tale. Thank you for coming in. And hello to the Stanley family. It's so nice to see you tonight. There's Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain. Hi, guys. Okay, and we've got Troy. I'm going to try and hurry down and get everybody. There's Lee from Fisherman 506. And I think we're just about ready. There we go. There's Tracy from TNT Adventures. Hi there. So we wanted to start tonight with we can't do this without talking about our little precious Magnus, of course, because we haven't had our lives, and it's been a bit spasmodic because I've been away, and Ryan's been here, but we did just want to make a shout out. And I said to Ryan, if something goes, it always happens. I'm so sorry, but whenever I talk about him, it's hard. But I want to just show you him just for a moment. This is little Magnus, the little boy that everybody's been praying for, and that we've had so much support over. My daughter, for those of you who don't know, my daughter had this precious little boy in April. He wasn't due until July, and he was only 1 pound, 6 ounces. He had very, very difficult time breathing. His lungs just didn't work very well. So he just put up such a valiant fight for a long time. So 9.5 months. And I was able to go and see him and hold him and watch him grow. He got 2 little teeth, and we were so proud of him. The story is really quite incredible. My daughter is the most amazing person. She's his mom, and he is her first. And I'm very proud of her, and she's a very godly woman, and she read Bible stories to him and sang to him and prayed over him. I would walk in and she would be praying over top of him. And so he knows he's got a good mommy there. So anyways, this is him. And that picture, I do want to just tell you about that story. His parents wanted, as one of their wishes for him, to be able to take him outside. He had never been outside before. He's been in the hospital the whole time. And so they were able to secure a team to take him with his machines and his bed up onto the helipad of the hospital in London. And so that day, it had been raining, stormy, raining for days. That morning dawned so beautiful and so blue. And Magnus was wheeled out onto the helipad where he got to be outside for his very first time. And that picture of him is the happiest we have ever seen him look in his entire life. Like, he was beaming, and I think it was his happiest day. So we're so grateful. We believe that Magnus is sleeping, and we've got a couple of Bible verses there, and that when that, Jesus will come and he'll be raised, and we'll all meet him again and be together as a family. So we wanted to just introduce him to you. Thank you so, so much for all of your prayers, all of your love throughout this time. And this live is dedicated to Magnus's memory. So after that is all said and done, we want to add someone to the stage. Now,
Who's that?
Who's that? Oh, they chose to mute themselves, but you're going to have to unmute now.
No, I had it muted.
Hi. Okay.
Hello.
Our light is so bad.
Okay.
Look at, we're like green. We're like green.
Is ours too much light?
Yours is really good, and it's a warm, nice light, but ours is really, really bad.
No, yours is visible. We can see you well.
Can you? But we're kind of green. Like, it should be out in front of us. There. It's a bit
It
better,
looks
right?
like if you just step back 1 foot, you might fall in the lake.
Yeah. I know.
Don't step backwards.
No. We're gonna sit here on the shore side. There we go. Thank you, Bernadette. Hi, Bernadette. So nice to see you in here. There. They're smiling. Yeah, there they are. Anyway, so we welcome Lisa and Jesse, and this is an exciting thing for us too, because Lisa and Jesse have been so amazing. We met them. Probably you guys are like one of the very first YouTubers that we kind of connected with, and just so nice to meet like-minded people like this community is that we have. And all of you on here today, you guys are amazing. And you don't always like your next door neighbors. You don't always know much about them. Maybe they're just not your cup of tea, but the wonderful part about being on YouTube is that you can pick and choose and find the people that you can really connect with. And Lisa and Jesse are like those people for us. And we haven't really gotten to meet anybody else, but we're excited to do so. And so we were able to see them this past Tuesday, which is day before yesterday. And we met up. We drove from Vancouver Island and met up with them. They were in Oregon. And now you guys can tell the rest of the story.
Well, we were actually going to meet at Olive Garden, and we were at one, and she was at another.
But did you notice? Did you notice that I was at the one that you sent me to?
Right one. We were at the wrong one. So,
yeah,
so it was an error
we
on
were at the wrong
on us. But either way, we were like,
it was fine. It was fine. Yeah.
And we got together, and no, that was awesome. I tell you what, Melody and Ryan are the sweetest people. They're just salt of the earth. They're great, awesome folks, and it was a pleasure for us to meet them. I mean,
it was great.
In YouTube land, like you mentioned, in YouTube land, you guys are awesome. Your story, your adventures that you guys are going through right now. Obviously, you're chronicling it. You're categorizing it.
Yeah.
You're chronicling your life basically, and which is we think is an awesome idea, especially for your future grandchildren, your children, and so they'll have this forever. And if you guys aren't watching there, am I pointing in the right direction? This way.
There.
Yeah. If you're not watching those folks right there, then you're missing out, because I'm telling you, they have an awesome story to tell. Who buys an island? Who does that? They do. And the adventures, the best adventure about their story that you're going to love is when they take the ferry from one side of Canada all the way over to the other side of Canada, and everything in between was just it was just a roller coaster, even though you were pulling a ferry. Is that what it was? A barge, not a ferry, a
yeah.
barge.
A barge. Yeah, a barge. Yeah. But I mean,
And
same time.
it's amazing to see the hurdles and all the things that you guys have to do, and just to live on an island. And y'all walked up there, and it was nothing but trees.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, there was. I mean, of course, there was some dilapidated buildings there, but those were from decades ago. But for y'all to step on this land and it be like wilderness, really wilderness. I can imagine what the people that went west from the east coast of U.S. all the way to Oregon, what they felt like when they went over and said, "Man, this is Oregon. No, let's go back."
True.
But,
Yeah, we do feel like pioneers, and I'm just thankful I have all my fingers still.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And we got to meet Opal, folks.
Yep.
The real Opal. It's not. She doesn't just eat instructions either. She'll eat regular food.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know what? It was kind of neat because with Lisa and Jesse, like normally she would just have a fit. Hey,
Yeah.
She was really good with them. So
She
that
was.
tells you one more thing, right? Like animals are just so perceptive and smart, and so
Good judge of character.
they're on the ends. They're on the ends, those two. But we did have fun.
So you mean the treats I had in my pocket had nothing to do with it?
Oh, there you go.
No, I didn't do that.
No, it was a lot of fun. And then we went over to, and what we did was we had that live to begin with, right? And then we said, okay, well, we'll probably be back. But honestly, we had such a great time that I know that when we were at Dutch Brothers, I forgot about it at the end. I forgot about going live again, right? Did you too?
Right. Yes. We were just so engulfed in each other's stories and talking about what's
visiting.
Just visiting. Because it was basically a mini, if I may say, a mini meetup. It was.
Yeah, really mini, but.
And we got to go to Multnomah Falls. So these guys had never been there. We'd been there several times, but they'd never been there. And it was beautiful. The weather was, it wasn't raining. As long as it's not raining here in Oregon, it's good weather.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it was perfect, wasn't it? Really.
And Ryan was able to get some exquisite shots with his drone. Shots that you wouldn't get from a camera, just from on the ground where we were at. No.
Yeah, and I would say so. Honey, you want to show them? We have a tiny little one.
Oh,
there's us.
There's us.
There we are.
Yeah, there's us. Oh, that's a nice one.
Whoops.
Well, there we go. Okay, is that all you got, honey? Or
well, what did we? Oh, I tried to take pictures of the falls, but I had trouble working the camera. There we are.
There we are.
Can you tell those are tourists?
Yeah, no kidding, hey. But then he actually does have a couple. Isn't that building neat at Multnomah Falls? They have the new restaurants there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And then, if you please,
here comes the money shot.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
That fall is huge. Look at this, folks. You're not going to see this anywhere else.
No.
No way. No way. I mean, it was so pretty.
I mean, I was in awe just watching it through the drone. And to see this, look at this. He gets right up on the water.
Yeah. Did you have one showing up at the very top?
I think we get up to the top here. I literally cut this in with 1 minute to go before the live. So I didn't get a whole lot of time to finesse it, but I got a couple of minutes of it, or maybe a minute of it. There we go. There's the top.
Yeah. And you can see some kind of like a glacier thing behind that's probably feeding it. Hey.
Yeah.
How'd you like to be the guy that come down that stream in a canoe and said, "Oh, there's no more."
Yeah. Can you imagine? Well, there's people that go over.
I think it's 611 feet drop from the pool. 500 and something, and another 60 something. So about 611 feet of drop.
Well,
yeah, it's high. It's really high.
You see where that bridge is? You don't get to see where he went with his drone way up on top. Nobody ever gets to see that.
Nobody gets to see that.
Yeah, it was really neat. And we've got better footage, but we have been so busy today, and we've just had to book tickets for Magnus's funeral. and
Right.
we'll be leaving on the 18th for that, and then we'll be in the UK and elsewhere in Europe for 3 weeks. So we've decided that during that period of time, I think we're going to still try and have lives and stuff, but we're going to
It'll be live from Italy.
it's going to be harder. It's
There
going to
you
be
go.
harder.
Good.
Live from France.
No. I don't know that we're going to do that much because it's not much time. It's only 3 weeks, but and we'll want to spend time with my daughter and her husband.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
I want to drive the romantic road in Germany. You
Yes,
guys probably did that, eh?
well, I don't know if we did it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I may have done it.
Oh,
With
it's the road in Germany where all the castles are, where Disney's castle
you.
is, and there's about 30 kilometers, and it's all
Wanna-
castles and valleys. It's called the
Yeah.
Romantic Road.
Well, 42 years ago, my parents and I and my brother and his new wife, we did go to the new Schwanstein Castle.
Yeah, that's the Romantic Road.
That's Disneyland
in
Castle.
Bavaria. That's in Bavaria. Yes, that's.
But I
the-
didn't know it was called that. So that's a new. When you're 18 years old, you don't pay attention to stuff like that.
That's true.
Yeah. No, it's true.
So yes, Ruby, that was Multnomah Falls in Oregon.
And we got to spend our very first moments at Multnomah Falls with these people, and we had such a good time.
And the very first thing we did the next morning was dashed out the Dutch Brothers.
No way.
We did.
I told Lisa, I bet you they don't go to Dutch Brothers today. You sure
No,
you did?
we're not even kidding. Now we've got an issue. We have a problem. So now we were looking on the maps for the next Dutch Brothers, the next.
That's what
So
she
they
does.
got
She's
us-
driving, and we're looking
But-
for Dutch Brothers as we go.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that we tried to use that app that you told us about, but we couldn't. We didn't have an account elsewhere. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. There wasn't a place to sign up. Anyhow, this is something we can talk about later.
Yeah.
But it's just a wonderful place. Love it so much. And also today, guess what I got? I got a steamed milk maker and a whole ton of sugar-free flavors for all of that steamed.
Oh,
You
milk.
mean at
okay.
home? You get that at home now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Purchase them. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just ordered it. So,
I think we should take it out to the cabin.
most definitely. Yeah,
Oh,
most
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, because those sugar-free steamed almond, vanilla drinks, I want to try one of those.
No, they're so good. But the Dutch Brothers
Yeah.
ones are the ones that are good.
But you had the decaf though, correct?
I do, yeah.
Oh, you had the decaf. So
And she had the no calf,
I don't have caffeine at
no
all.
calf.
No caffeine.
Not a
No
half
cow
caffeine.
either.
0 calf.
Yeah.
No calf.
Now, just a moment here. So Tracy says she lived in Germany. Oh, wow. You actually lived there. And Linda says the roads in Germany are great, but their castles are great. The castles are really great.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a lot of good.
Even the churches.
So they got
the old
they got
churches
several rivers
are
there, like the
awesome.
Rhine, and then they have the Moselle, and they're just lined with castles all the way up and down the river.
I would love to see that. I really would. And go to little Switzerland. It's beautiful. So, yeah, but we don't feel like 3 weeks is maybe very long. And so,
Well, we have to spend some time with the service, right? So that'll take at least a week.
Huh?
Magnus's service.
oh, well, yeah. No, we're
So we're not going to actually have 3 weeks at all. It'll be like 10
it'll be
days,
like,
maybe.
maybe 2. Yeah. So
We can have
maybe next year we can do something like that. Hey, there's Junk to Gems Homestead. Hello.
And I've always wanted to take the cruise. They have
The river
the
cruises.
river cruises. The what's it called?
Viking.
Viking.
Mhm.
The Viking River cruises.
Oh,
Those are those really low profile boats, right?
They're real low. Well, because they got to go under all those bridges.
Yeah.
So,
oh, okay.
but
That'd
they
be
go to
neat.
all the major cities.
Wow. Okay.
And-
Well, a lot
and
of these
we-
people on here tonight have lived
And believe it or
over.
not, when I was in Germany, I did get to go to Paris, France. I've been to the Eiffel Tower. We saw the original, believe it or not, the original Statue of Liberty is right there on the Rhine River, right there by the what do you call the museum, the Louvre.
The
Yeah.
Louvre? Yeah. Yeah.
Right there on the Rhine, it's the Rhine River, right?
Is it the
No.
same size?
No, it's miniature. It's actually smaller. It's probably about.
Oh.
I would say
maybe. Huh?
Yeah, no, it's probably maybe 40, 50 feet tall. It's not that big.
Oh, I see.
It's a smaller version.
Oh, very, very
That was
interesting.
the inspiration for the one that they made for the U.S. But
Right.
If you can get out to those major cities like that and check out the Notre Dame, the big church there, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. The one that burnt.
Yeah, the one that burnt. Did they remake it?
They're refurbished. I'm not sure if they're done yet, but they were in the process of redoing it or renovating it. Yeah.
Wasn't that horrible? That's right. That just happened a few years ago, didn't it?
I'm surprised. I thought it was burnt to the ground. So they
terrible.
were able to save it.
No, it wasn't burnt to the ground, but it was burnt. It was pretty crispy.
Oh no,
pretty crispy. Yeah,
it was. Oh my goodness. Oh, how terrible that was.
I must say, you guys are a lot taller in person than I thought you would be.
Oh, well, that's good because I'm only 5'2".
Eyes of blue.
And what was that?
5'2", eyes of blue.
That's right.
And I'm only 5'11", looking for heaven.
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty close to it.
That's right. She's right beside you. That's very sweet, you guys. Well, the comments are coming in. I'm really trying to click them on. You want to take care of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that will be nice to do. And we were just talking about going to Dorset today, and Dorset is my son-in-law's hometown. So Dorset's the place in England with the big, lovely. I don't know if anybody's ever watched Broadchurch on Netflix. That's the only way that I know how to explain it, right? Broadchurch.
Yep.
And those big cliffs, those like Dover type cliffs, that's actually Dorset, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I would really love to go there. And
are you sure it's not Dorset? Are you sure it's not Dorset? Not Dorset, but Dorset. I think it's Dorset.
It could be Dorset.
Tomato. I mean, you know.
It's all.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, we learned about serviettes, and nobody seemed to know about serviettes at Olive Garden restaurant.
We don't call them that. We call it silverware. Can I get some silverware?
No. It's a napkin.
It's a napkin, but we call it silverware. We're asking for the silverware. They bring it in a napkin or in a serviette.
Right. He's going to call it serviette now for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Not really.
No.
Not really. No.
Well, maybe. I know. No.
Yeah.
Every time we think about it.
Give me something to wipe my mouth with, please.
Oh, thank you, Jason and Gina. Yeah, no, it's been a maybe it's a Canadian thing, and I think we've had this discussion before, like with maybe Tiffany on Canadian Family Life. Nobody seemed to know what a serviette was, and I've always called it serviettes. And I just refuse to address in a drive-through if I say, "Can I have a serviette?" and they look at me, and Ryan's like, "A napkin?" Yeah, a napkin, right? Exactly.
It's not a serviette.
That's a napkin. No, that's a serviette. Yeah.
That's a napkin.
Yeah, but if I put silverware in it, roll it up, is it now?
Then it's a roll up.
Is it a serviette then?
It's a roll up piece.
It's a roll up, okay.
Yeah, because it's just the actual serviette that I'm talking about, not the silverware.
It's the napkin she's talking about.
Okay, I stand corrected. I may not always be right.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, exactly. So now you guys are on your way soon, I suppose.
Another 6-7 days.
Yeah, I think it all depends on my mom and how well she gets, how quick she gets well. You know, so we're gonna take her back to the urgent care tonight just to see if they can.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But she's just been coughing and it just wears her out. And so I don't know if they can prescribe something to help.
I mean, she's been coughing so much, my chest hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, sympathy pain.
Exactly.
Wednesday. She's been coughing since last Wednesday.
Oh, that's hard, actually. Hard on the body.
Yeah, the ribs and muscles along the ribs would be very sore.
Yes.
Poor thing. Yeah. Say hello to her for me.
And when there's nothing coming with it, that's even makes it worse. And there's nothing. She's not
right. No relief.
No relief. Yeah.
Isn't that something? Hi, Wanda. Hi there.
Hello, Wanda. How you doing, Wanda?
She's just interesting. And she's 87.
And we got coffee walks and
whatever
is here.
That's cute. Whatever. Whatever. I hope we haven't missed anyone. We've been kind of excited talking and everything. That's kind of what happened the other day. So we were going to meet at 1:30 and just have like a little lunch. But we ended up spending 6 glorious hours together.
It was nice. I mean, we could have spent another 3 days probably.
No, same with us. Same with us. That's exactly what we were saying. We were like all sad and, and morose that we had to leave. And like, who knows when the next time is going to be that we see you guys. But like nothing's changed because you're there and we're here, right? So they probably were driving away going, see ya. Oh my.
No.
You guys have a cool truck, a little Jeep. That's a nice vehicle.
Yeah, we like it.
Oh, I like it.
Junk to Jim's in the house. It's Gary and Mary. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming in.
We have a Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah, we have a Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
Together.
Oh, yes. Hold it.
Here we go. We got a surprise, folks. I don't know what it's going to be. There you go.
Well,
boink.
There you go. So now they're true.
Actually, I love it.
Now they're squatchers.
Gone squat.
They're squatchers. We don't know how to get rid of these squatchers, folks.
There.
We've tried everything.
Oh, good on you, honey.
Yeah, it does. It looks good on.
Oh, there we go. How's that? Is that better?
That's right.
See, we love the buffalo plaid, right? Because did you ever see our short about buffalo plaid?
I remember your short, but I don't remember all the details. I remember because that was right when we first started watching you guys.
Yeah, it was just telling the story about how buffalo plaid came.
We went through the whole history of it.
Right. Yeah. We kind of have a little series about stuff like that we're going to start doing more on. And yes, Wanda, we are back in BC at the moment. In 10 days, we'll be on another plane. And so you remember that I'm not that keen on flying, but in the last 10 months, I will have been on a plane for 100 solid hours.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's 2.5 weeks of work.
But look at it like this. The last few times you went, you've been by yourself. This time you'll have Ryan with you.
That's exactly right.
Make it a whole lot better.
Yeah, that is exactly right. We were just talking about that today. And so, yeah, I've gone alone. I've had one flight with my sister, Sherry, the girl that came to visit the island last year. And she is the one that we were in the plane mishap together. So we both have issues flying. But the thing about her,
why don't you tell people?
Oh my word. Okay, this girl, she's an interesting girl, and I love her and adore her. But oh my. Okay. So we all have our little things, right? I mean, I do. I've got my little quirks, and quite a few of them, I might add, and I'm not ashamed to say it. But have you ever heard of someone not wanting to go into a washroom because there's a lock on the door? Huh?
No,
never. Now she will not. She won't go upstairs.
Is it because she's afraid to get lock her in?
Yeah, and you know what I found out this time in London with her is that when my mom and she were when years ago they were locked in a bathroom in a laundromat, and I never knew that. But these childhood things.
Well, that'll be traumatic,
right? Yeah, she was 5 apparently, and they were locked in this bathroom, and I never knew. Wow. So.
That might be why whenever we go to a gas station and stop to get gas and trinkets and stuff, and Lisa always starts crying every time. Every time we go to, she starts. I guess maybe because when she was younger, she got left at one before by herself, and now she's got this phobia about Buc-ee's.
Is this a true story or not? Sounds like my leg is being.
Why do like that person that would lie to you?
Yep.
It is a true story, but I don't cry.
No, she don't cry. I don't. But she did get left at a truck gift shop.
Did you, Lisa?
It was an accident. It was an import-export store in Portland, and we were visiting a family there. So they have 3 kids. We have 5. Both families thought I was with the other family in the car. So they got all the way back to their house.
Y'all remember Home Alone?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
It was maybe like 20, 30 minutes away, maybe. But by the time they got to the house, they're like, where's Lisa? So they called the store and I was there. I remember this. I was outside and the glass door, you know how when they open, it'll stay open like that. So I was behind
crying
the door. I guess I don't remember crying, but then somebody came out and took me into the office, and so
I think she did it just to get some free ice cream.
Whatever.
You know,
Whatever.
whatever.
That's now that would actually be traumatic.
Yeah. So when we go get gas and places like that, I put a leash on Toby and one on Lisa, so neither one of them get lost.
Oh, Lisa. Look at her. Look at him.
No.
I'll hit him later. I'll pinch him later.
Yeah. Oh, hi, guys. Hi, Sean. Thank you so much for coming in. Sean, I love that you come in like that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Vineyard Homesteader here. Hey, how y'all doing? Mom, pop, kids, whichever ones that are doing it. It's probably one of the girls.
Yeah, because they were saying hi to Uncle Jesse and Auntie Lisa.
I have weird phobias like that too. Okay, Tracy. So here's another real quick one about my sister. And I'm sure she loves that I talk about these. But you know what? We have that kind of family. Like literally, I was telling you guys the other day about this, right?
Right.
We don't get offended very easily in our home, in our family. Like none of us do. Hello, honey. Hi, Micah. Hello, all. Happy Thanksgiving or Thursday. Micah, I was just telling everybody that we don't get terribly offended in our family, do we? Like one of us can walk into the kitchen and we're not looking our best, and we can be like, oh, wow. Oh, man, I look bad. No, you look horrible. No, I look bad. Like that's not even an issue at all. So, but this sister of mine, and so she doesn't get offended, she will not go into an elevator. Like no matter how high it is, she will not go in an elevator. So every time we went to the hospital, she would trudge up all the flights of stairs, come all the way down. And if I wanted to talk with her and visit her, guess who else would be trudging up the stairs?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me too.
But give her props. She did take the elevator at the CN Tower.
Sherry didn't. No, she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't go up. She didn't go up
with her.
No, because she stayed down. Only Randy came up. Sherry did not go up.
I was in an elevator with her. It wasn't the CN Tower?
It must have been someone else. No, because Sherry won't go into an elevator. There's no way. And that's the funny thing too, is that we were in Toronto up on the top of the CN Tower having a meal. And all of a sudden my nephew showed up. I mean, they're in Vancouver.
So random.
And he sat down beside us because they had seen that we'd posted our food on Facebook, and they were there too. It was hilarious. Anyways, we spent the rest of the day going to Niagara Falls and doing a ton of stuff together, but that was really fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that might be why I never wear a belt, because my dad spanked me because I was such a good kid. My dad spanked me so much, so I won't have nothing to do with leather. So
because you got spanked so much. Well,
you can always take a rope and tie a half hitch or something.
No, he's probably used a rope to hit me with it too. No, I was a good kid, folks. I really was.
Yeah, no, me too. Okay. Oh no. Linda Peterson says, I'm the type that jumps into the elevator, jumping all the time. Okay, Linda.
Yeah, while you're in it.
I've always said that. I've always said, well, I'm not worried if an elevator goes down. I'll just jump up before it hits the bottom.
You got to be really, really good at timing.
You'd have to be really good. Plus, I realized the pressure going down would make it very hard for you.
Well, even if you did, as soon as it hit the floor, or the floor hit the ground, the roof is going to come down on top of you.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
oh, Jesse, that's an ugly thought, isn't it?
Well, the roof is going to come.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, if you have short people in there too, it'll hit you guys first for the short people. So.
Yeah, so you'll want to be in there with us then.
It'll hit Ryan before it hits you.
I'd look like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget the like button, folks. Hit that thumbs up.
So what are your plans once you guys head back to Texas? Do you have anything happening over the next few months, spring?
Well, the collaboration with the Vineyard Chicks.
Vineyard Chicks. I don't know if you've heard of it, but we're involved in the Survival Seeds 2024. And if you're interested in that Survival Seed 2024 collaboration, it's an open collaboration. The Vineyard Chicks have come up with 6 seeds that they feel their family can use as a survival seed in the event, they quit selling seeds or you can't get seeds. What are the 6 seeds that would best benefit you and your family to basically regrow and replant and so forth? And
we need to do that.
And if you're interested in it, just send the Vineyard Chicks. If there's a moderator in the house that could drop their link, the Vineyard Chicks Homestead, they'd be glad to send you the 6 sets of seeds that they're giving out. And all they're asking is that you post a video about it. Yeah, either like an intro video showing you received it. What are you going to do with it? How does it help your family? What can you do? In your area of growing that maybe they wouldn't do in Michigan or even Canada. Things like that. And it's basically a way for people to kind of share ideas, share their thoughts about, planting the survival seeds. And you may plant indoors, like hydroponics, or you may plant everything outdoors. So that's where we're heavily involved with that. There will be a giveaway drawing every last Sunday of every month until October. And in October, there's going to be a grand finale giveaway where we got over 1,000, and I don't know exactly how much because I haven't tallied it, but we got over $1,000 worth of prize gifts and prizes that are going to be given away from not only channels but vendors that have agreed to send out some stuff. So
wow, guys! So
that's pretty big, and we're excited about that.
Yeah.
And to the Vineyard Chicks, I think this is such a great thing. I just heard about this on Tuesday. What a super idea. Whoever was the brainchild of that one, I love it. I think that is so cool. We'd love to do that.
Yeah, we want to get involved.
Yeah, that's oh dear.
Just send them an email and they will definitely get you some seeds. The thing goes until October, so the sooner you get in, the sooner you get on the giveaway wheels. If you're not gonna do anything with it, then you won't get on the giveaway wheel. So we want to get you on the giveaway wheel.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's good. Thanks so much for explaining all that. And anybody interested at all, just join the group.
And there's 3 hosts, basically the Vineyard Chicks, ourselves, and then Bushcraft Family. The Bushcraft Family has a kind of a separate, but it's together with the survival on herbs and tinctures. So they're also involved in that.
A group of seeds that he will send out also.
Right. He has another group of herbs that you can use as your survival herbs. And like I said, it's all in the spirit of learning from others about, how to grow certain plants. And they're real simple ones. They're like the Mariana tomatoes, the Walla Walla onions, the butternut squash.
Oh yeah.
Kidney beans. Who doesn't love beans, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then the Italian pepperoncini.
I love those.
The one we had in the salad the other night. Oh, by the way, that was awesome. And
Love
then one more. There's another one. I can't think of it real quick. Anyway, the beets. Yeah. Beets.
Way to go, girls. And the other, it's you guys and Bushcraft. That's fabulous. Good for you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to say, so Sean, he's a little upset. Y'all caught a bigger chart. So why's not a char? So is a char a lake trout? The spotted thing that we caught, that is a lake trout. And is it also called a char? Anyway.
What he says, yeah.
What he says.
So you did an open water. So thank you. You like that one? Do you know what? That thing fed us for 3 days. For us.
And we threw some out.
Yeah, it did. That big fish.
Right.
Yeah, we need to get a freezer.
But you know, you could have also canned some of that. You could have, put it inside little tiny chunks, put it in some mason jars and canned it. you know, and it's been good for, you know, a long time.
Do you have to pressure cook those to can them though?
I think so. Yes. Anything that has to do with meat, you want to pressure can.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the thing. We are like unashamedly
newbies
on everything, like literally everything. I want so bad. Like I want to can, I want to do this. I don't have a clue of how to do anything. Like, so literally we watch you guys to try and figure out how to do these things, right?
It's hilarious. She's on YouTube, right? She'll be watching something and then, you know, I'll hear, I want to do pottery. I know, dear. 5 minutes later, I want to be a cake decorator. I know, dear.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, I want to freeze dried candy. Yes, I know, dear.
No, but I have to do all of those things. And so in terms of like this latest seeds thing, like I bet you we could really grow that stuff on the island, like in a big way.
Yeah. Part of the year for sure.
We get so much sun there.
And see you guys doing that in Canada, especially being what you said, newbies. That would be interesting to see the video on how, if a newbie can do it, then anybody can do it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I agree. If I can do something, anybody can do it. That's for sure.
Well, the neat thing is that I actually grew stuff in 5-gallon buckets last year.
There you go. But there's not a lot of people that can ruin 3 tailgates.
That's right. It takes special talent.
It takes a very special talent.
And a lot of determination.
Yeah.
Next week on next week's episode, folks. We'll show you how.
He's like, thanks, Jesse, for bringing it up again.
Yeah, no kidding. No, it's okay. You know what? I mean, these things
real
happen.
life.
But that was their last video. That was their last. If you haven't watched their last video, it was an awesome video. I mean, you know what? And Ryan he's a man about it. He did it to the tailgate, and he owned up to it. He said, "You know what? That's my fault. That's on me. Yep. I should have checked that checklist. Well, in fact, I should have had a checklist." But no, he didn't say that. I said that. No, but he did own up to it. But if I'd never heard somebody scream so loud with a mask on.
Yeah, I know it.
I thought I ran over her. I couldn't believe it. I heard it over the din of the machine and everything.
No, it's like, wow.
But I did wonder what was going on because the trailer was bucking like a Bronco. And I thought, something's not right.
Yeah, no, it didn't seem right to me. But then I thought, well, you know, but then that was kind of the end of that. And, you know, there's other bad things that happen. And it just seems as though we're just kind of always the recipients of it. Mind you, we are the designers of our own issues too, aren't we? Like a lot of things wouldn't happen if it weren't for us.
Well, you own it, you can claim it. So you know what the deal is it's all yours. And
we're not hiring people to do this stuff. We're doing it on our own, and we're figuring it out as we go, right?
Hey, everyone in the chat will agree. We don't mind learning from your mistakes. You know? we don't mind learning from you. Why would we want to do it if you've already done it for us?
Well, you know, that's the thing. And people that know us, like I had a friend say to me not long ago that someone else had said that they didn't think that we would be able to do this. And just because knowing who we are, right? You know, I mean, we're business people. We, you know, have never done anything like this. But like Ryan and I were talking about this today, ever since he met me, I have wanted to. Like I have wanted to go live out in the wild somewhere on a piece of property and live this life. Like I've wanted that. And it's just part of something. And I don't know why. But most people that know me would say that they wouldn't even hardly believe that. Because I love girly things. I love like sparkly things. And I love pretty things.
You're multifaceted, honey.
Well,
there's a lot of depth to you.
You're lucky, Ryan. She's actually broadening your horizons because, you know, most people are set in their ways. Really, no, I'm being serious now. Most people are set in their ways, and to do what you were doing, to now live on an island, not knowing what you're going to do the next day, you know, that takes a lot of courage.
It's fun though, because every day is an adventure.
Yeah,
for real, it is.
And we're so excited to, like today I was saying, can you imagine when we can have like Christmas lights out here and Christmas trees, and I mean, there's not going to be a soul around to see them, but we'll know.
That's right.
I mean,
The bear will see it. The
That's
wolf.
just it. With you being on the island and this complete darkness around that other, it's going to shine like a beacon. Y'all going to put Christmas lights up, and you're going to be able to see that for miles.
Space.
Well, from space, from the
There you
woods,
go,
because you got those mountains that you look. What's that down there? Are they having a fair down there? What's
That's true. Exactly.
And you need to put the lights on the barge. Have the bar when you're going down there. The barge. Oh my goodness, I can just think of all kinds of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I plan on that actually. I plan on lighting up the barge.
Yeah, we're gonna actually paint the barge, and we're gonna probably put our logo and stuff on so that people overhead and in their airplanes flying over to put the fires out next door will be able to see it. Otherwise, nobody else could see it except the drone, right?
All right.
But
I had a question. Did you have any problems getting across the border with any of the stuff that you had?
No.
Nope. Okay, good.
Not a single thing. No. Oh, and yeah, I know. You know what? We were going to mention all of this too.
No.
When Lisa and Jesse saw us, they had a lovely bag of goodies for us, honey, cabs, treats. Like, honestly, so generous. Loser. Loser.
And you brought yourselves.
That's right.
We had good intentions. We just, like everything else.
So we've got to get them salmon. We've got to get them this. We've got to do this. Okay. And the end.
I'm just glad you bought lunch because I'm tired of washing dishes. I really am.
Oh, man. And then also you've introduced us now to this Dutch Brothers thing. Is Dutch Brothers all across the states? Like, do other people here have Dutch Brothers? No?
We have a couple in Houston, but I don't know if they're across the whole United States, but they're mainly from up here, right?
The original one was in Grants Pass, Oregon.
That's right.
Oregon.
Grants Pass, Oregon is where it started.
Oh, okay.
3 or 4 around Houston area.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're I think they're spreading just like Buc-ee's. They're starting to spread out more and more.
They're in Utah. I know we found them in Utah coming back last year.
But we look when we're driving. We're looking. All right, where's the next Dutch Brothers?
Yeah,
because you can look at the app.
Yeah,
and look at Dutch Brothers. And
we're fans. We are such fans. I was just gonna say, get
yes,
your hands.
Linda, I do dishes, Linda. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You do. Yeah, it is though, isn't it, Sean? We were actually talking about that today, in our reading this morning about how it's such a good feeling when you go to bed at night and you're actually physically exhausted because you've done so much work. There's no better feeling, is there?
I tell you, you sure sleep well.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the difference. So that feeling of just being so tired you can't even hardly step in a few more steps is wonderful. And then that cold air at night, and then you look out our windows and it's nothing but like black with beautiful sparkly stars. I love it. Out there with no lights,
There's no light pollution, so you can actually see the Milky Way. It's just beautiful.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
are you high enough to where, like when you're on the island, are you high enough to where you can see the Aurora Borealis, the
Northern Lights? Yeah, we have seen them. I've only seen them once. One time.
Yeah, we don't see them every day, like if you're up in Anchorage or someplace like that, right? But we do see them.
Okay,
and it's
Are you sure?
neat.
Anybody?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like anything else. It doesn't do justice on a film or on a camera.
No,
we tried to film it and it didn't show up.
Yeah, well, it's like those waterfalls, the ones we saw. You can look at it on the video. It's not the same as being there.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. No, you really do have to be there. But so now is Buc-ee's, because I hear people talk about Buc-ee's all the time. Is Buc-ee's like just a Texas thing?
Well,
Buc-ee's
started down there in Lake Jackson, down in Texas.
Oh, well, no, it's not. Okay.
It started in Lake Jackson, and then they spread out all over Texas.
Yeah.
And now they're in multiple states. They're in Florida. They're in Georgia. There's Oklahoma. They're in
I think mainly
Tennessee.
From the mid to the mid east.
Yeah, they're mainly from Texas up
East.
and east. They haven't gone west
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
But I imagine they'll probably eventually be in every single state. They got the
Yeah.
I can't get over how big they are.
They're
Like,
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one with like 80 pumps. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Oh, that's little. That's a little one. They got them like 150 pumps.
Well,
Is that right?
Yeah.
they do have small ones too. There's
Yeah.
one down by our post office that has maybe
12.
6 pumps, maybe.
Well,
So
12.
that's a small one. It's a
Yeah.
small gas, yeah. And the store itself is
But
small.
it's
too.
like a little 7-Eleven. It's
Yeah.
kind of Buc-ee's.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But they got them from that size on up to the mega size that you have.
Like,
They just opened up. The latest one they just opened was in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's supposed to be a new one. They just opened up. That's currently the largest, but they're already doing the plans to make the biggest one in Texas, over by Luling, Texas.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
so does, here's a really profound question. Is there a lot of candy in the Buc-ee's?
there's a lot of everything.
There's a lot of everything.
Okay. Asking for a friend. No big
No,
deal.
they have a lot of. Well, it's a gas or fuel stop. It's a fuel stop, and it's a place to go to the restroom. They got food. They got a lot of gifts,
They
right?
got clothes. They got any kind of gifts, soaps,
Candies, fudge.
smell good stuff
The-
like candles and.
They have a whole.
it smell good.
They have a
I
whole
can't
bar.
think of the name
An,
for 'em.
an assortment of jerky. If you like jerky, they got every kind of jerky you can think of.
Oh, did ya? Yeah.
Fishy stuff. They've got sports stuff. They've got barbecue stuff. I mean, just almost like a Walmart and a department store, gas station, all put together.
Right. You know what other store I think is really cool are the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrels,
those are
yeah.
I love their store.
Aren't Cracker Barrels nice? The stores? Oh, I love those things.
So just imagine a Cracker Barrel times 100.
Yeah.
That little gift shop times 100 in size.
Wow, really? That's what
Yeah.
a Buc-ee's is about.
I
Oh,
should stop in there sometime. I've seen it. I thought it was like a truck stop, but then,
yeah. So I
wow,
just didn't.
massive.
Yeah, so the big trucks are not allowed.
Yeah, so the one nearest your Texas, if you
semis.
give them Texas, the one you'll be coming by is there's several of them, but Melissa, Texas is one probably you'll hit if you're coming from the north. You'll hit Melissa, Texas first.
Okay,
And that's a pretty big one, pretty nice one, yeah.
cool. Yeah, because we've heard so much about Buc-ee's and everybody. It's kind of like the cool people go to Buc-ee's. So we're like,
No.
"You've never been to Buc-ee's before."
Yeah, we're obviously not cool.
We're not the cool people.
No.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you don't live down in this area either, so you don't see
Yeah.
them.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
if
that.
Being your chicks, you
Yeah.
would spend a lot of money there, trust me.
Yeah.
Especially for your first round.
Buc-ee's is like the old Stuckies. What's a
Yeah,
Stuckies?
you're right, Gary. It used to be the place to stop because they had your jerkies, every candy bar, every soda drink. I mean, it was like
Oh,
it had a little diner in there. It was
And they have the name brands and they have Bucky brands.
Mhm.
So
right. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we've got Tim Hortons here, and that's literally all that we ever do is Tim Hortons. Tim's or Starbucks, which now we never really did like Starbucks. We've always liked Tim's more. But now that I've gone on this no sugar kick, like what a idea that was.
now you want to cross the border, go to to Dutch Brothers.
Yeah, but sugar free, right?
Yep.
So, but then also again, I must admit again that I do feel so much better without all the sugar because I love sugar, but it's so bad for you.
mhm.
Well,
Right.
that's the number one ingredient that the world is addicted to. Yeah,
Right.
It's probably the most
Sugar.
addictive. It's more addictive than any pharmaceutical or any drug out there.
Yeah, I believe it. Absolutely.
Yeah, food is super powerful.
Yep.
It's hard to overcome the cravings.
Especially with sugar, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and sugar is so hard, like or not sugar, but food in general. Like people have to eat to sustain themselves. So it's like one of those things that, you kind of feel sorry for people that have a serious problem with it, right? Because it's not like you can just go cold turkey and never eat again,
Right.
It's hard.
Right.
100% Timmy's. Yeah.
So,
She's
just for everybody to chat, happy birthday, Melody. Your birthday was just a couple days ago.
Monday.
Thank
Monday.
you.
And happy birthday, Lisa. Your birthday's in 2 days.
Yeah.
In 2 days, yeah. But wanted to make sure everybody knew it was your birthday, and we went all out, right?
Yeah.
You sure did. And you know what? It was so nice of you to try to find Saskatoon jelly.
You guys are the best.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up, I looked down, I went to every gift shop I could think and find it here in Roseburg. I even asked, hey, was there anywhere anywhere here where I can find some Saskatoon jam jellies? Nope.
No.
Here.
I wonder though if you'd been able to find it in Washington.
Maybe in Washington, but not down here.
If it's grown more up north.
Yeah, perhaps. Oh, thank you, everyone. Yeah. So 57 years old, like 57. I mean, I can't even believe it. I'm like
57 years young.
57. Yeah. And like, I don't really care. You know, my mom. Oh, mom, it's my mom's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah. No, she passed away. But yeah, no. It's okay.
You said it was her birthday.
I know. Yeah.
No, that's okay. Hey, little Griff. That's little Griff off Grid, Alberta. Finally caught you live. You guys have a beautiful place. I know getting ahead's hard. Oh yeah. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, that's called getting behind when it's the tailgate. Yeah.
Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's good to see you here. This is a super community, little Griff. You've got to like these channels that are in here because they're just amazing people.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, my mom passed away a few years ago, actually 8 years ago now. It's her birthday today, but what was my point about her?
We were talking about birthdays, so that's
yeah, I was gonna say something about her.
Well, you were talking about you loving being 57. You're not ashamed of being 57.
Oh, good, Jesse. Thank you. Mom never told anybody her age, and I always thought that was really funny because it was one of those things back in the day. People did not like talking about their ages. Like, I don't know why. Like, to me, I've never cared. I just don't care. It's like, it doesn't make a difference to me at all. If I'm 30 or 95, I don't care.
It's how old you are in here.
Yeah. You know, and like, I don't feel this old. I mean, it's kind of shocking to me, but it doesn't make a difference to me at all either. So just 66. Hey, way to go. See? Okay.
All the mindset. That's right. It's all the mindset. Because I know some 66-year-olds.
Sorry, everybody. We're just kind of looking at the chats here too. Oh,
I know some 66-year-olds that still act like 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. So it is a mindset.
It really is, honestly. And Junk to Gems, yes, the lake is very, very frozen. As a matter of fact, at some point we weren't there, but at some point along the winter this year, it was like minus 40.
It was
minus 40 there. So I'd say that there's a lot of ice on the lake this year, but we head out in May and so excited. Hey there. Hey, Grace and Fire. Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Rebecca's got a car and she's going to be going up to the Okie meetup at 10 Killer.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's a Killer meetup, which is April 26th, 27th, and 28th, if you're available.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care either. Yeah. I mean, who cares, right? It doesn't make a bit of difference at all.
Yeah.
So we're coming to the hour mark and we always say, you know what? We're not going to stay on longer. And I wish we could because we could just still talk and visit. But I guess we should let people go. If anybody has any questions for us, for either of us, please ask us now. And we'll keep it going for 5 more minutes or so. If not, we'll give you guys all a break. So Linda says she's 27, going on to 37. Oh, okay. I thought you were around the 27 mark there.
Maybe that's code and she's 64. You add the two together.
Yeah.
That's right. Never thought about that. It could be code.
And there's T McD. Oh, I know. If we just leave it on for just a second.
This picture?
Nope, I don't.
Okay. All right.
No. I was going to, but I didn't have permission to to show his picture yet. So it's the only reason that I have shown Magnus's picture tonight was because she put a post on her Facebook. And so I had asked, but of course it's 8 hours difference there. So Sean is asking, okay, Sean's question, can I come fishing there next year?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Sean.
So the lake that they're sitting
Bring
in
an excavator with you. Just saying.
So the lake that they're sitting in front of right now, folks, is Lake I Want to Be There.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, they don't let too many people there. So,
and Sean again is the guy who he works at the company that we rented the excavator from that first year, and that's how we met him. Okay. So he's actually pretty close to where the island is, not that far away, 3.5 hours about.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sean, you just don your fishing gear and come on out for sure.
Show us how it's done.
Yeah, show us how it's done. Yeah, and thank you so much.
Or Darren, you know what? I bet you could knock down that tree with an excavator if you should. I mean, unless you can prove it, you know.
Yeah, you think so?
But, yeah, Darren, I bet you can't do that. In fact, you probably don't even know how to run an excavator.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Sean says, feel free to put me to work. Whoa. Hold it, everybody. Stop this show. What did you just say? No.
So it looks like he'd have a work partner with Linda.
Oh, and Linda wants to be
there. Linda would love to work.
Well, at one point, I'm surprised she hasn't already. Linda, have you not been a logger before? Because I'm sure she's done everything. She has done everything on earth that there is to do. So let's see if she says. She knows so much. Thank you so much, Jamie. So we will let you guys all go now. Thanks so much for coming in. Lisa and Jesse, come back here. We're going to do this again if you don't mind too much.
Sure.
Definitely.
We love it.
Yes.
And yeah, we love you guys. And we can't, oh, I got an axe and saw a Melody and I will work for free, she says. See, we knew it. Yeah, we knew it. And she says, yes, she has though.
Oh, she's been a logger. Well, there you go.
Good night, everybody.
We have a meetup on the island in 2029.
2029?
That's a long ways away.
Well, let's do it sooner than that.
2029? No, that's not that far. It'll go like that. Trust me.
It will. Yeah, absolutely.
Plenty of time to build that big old house with all them windows.
Oh, we're so excited. We're so excited to put a big house out there. And all of you in here are welcome to come to a meetup out at Bird Island, because that would be our dream for people to come to a meetup. But it would be. It really would. It really would.
You have to build a few more cabins, probably.
Yeah. But
maybe a bunkie.
A bunkie.
No, listen, you guys live there in a tent. We can live there in a tent for a couple of days.
Exactly.
Not going to hurt us, you know.
Well, you know what? We were thinking about doing a big grand prize one day and bringing somebody to the island. Yeah. An all expense paid trip to come and see us at the island. So we might do that if we hit 10,000 subscribers. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be it'd be an awesome grand prize gift.
That'd be a fun one.
Coming in on a float plane, that'd be neat.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Coming in on a float plane, yes, right.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
All right.
Thanks so much for joining us, Leslie.
Thank
Lisa
you.
And Jesse.
You're not the Lisa.
The first one to say that.
Mayan and Elodie.
Yeah. Ryan and Dean.
Okay. Promise we're leaving.
Okay, leaving for
I
real
promise
this time.
we're going.